CouRageJD is revealing his icon skin tomorrow. So welcome back, guys. We highly speculated that CouRageJD was going to get an icon skin after his pet was announced, and turns out the very next day, here it is. So here's a trailer. Alright, so a few things in that trailer that were pretty surprising that I don't think people actually noticed. So first things first, what people did not notice is this in the background video. So two things. First things first, there's a 0-point shard inside the trailer. That's pretty weird, man. I don't know why, but aside from that, it also says relocating reality. So is his skin gonna have something to do with the 7? I have no idea. Like, that's pretty wild. Something else to note is actually on stream, he said this about his upcoming skin release. What you're about to see tomorrow is unlike anything you've seen before in Fortnite's history. Is it tied to the 7? Is it going to be something pretty freaking insane, or is it just completely overhyped? I have no idea. But without a doubt, the fact that we can see the 0-point shard and it says relocating reality, like, what does this possibly mean? Definitely leave your speculations down below. Now, another cool thing about his skin release is obviously he's also getting a pet. But even aside from that, which is already super cool, it now notes Louis will make his sidekick debut on December 11th and arrive inside the item shop on December 17th. So really enough, although he's revealing his skin tomorrow, he is not revealing his pet until the 11th, basically, which is just like a week afterwards. And then from that point on, another week after that, the icon pet will hit the item shop. So it says tune into CouRageJD's stream tomorrow at 11 p.m. PST, which is supposed to be actually 11 a.m. PST, for an announcement. Hope and get a Haba Sack Backbling on Twitch. So yeah, you guys can also get this Backbling for absolutely free. I think I have a clip of that as well, so I'll put a clip really quick in the background video. But yeah, in case you guys do watch, at 11 a.m. So Fortnite actually messed up. It's supposed to be a.m. and not p.m. So 11 a.m. PST, that is when you guys can claim his Backbling and also see his full skin release. So far, it looks pretty dang awesome. And to kind of add to this stuff, there's also an additional trailer they actually posted, which also kind of reveals his skin at the very end.
Look, I love my friends. I do. Really. But come on. They get icon outfits, and here I am, hustling, grinding, dealing with 50 Cypher PK outfits shooting at me. And then my dog Louis, gets an icon outfit before I do? I mean, this is a creature that eats socks and chases sprinklers. I'm running full marathons, streaming at every event, and all the comments say, "Unk, he's an unk."
Okay, so pretty awesome looking so far. At the very end, Peely is holding up a piece of paper that kind of showed off his new skin. So a very rough draft as far as what to expect for his skin. But aside from that, we're not going to go too deep into this. We're not going to like dig into it. It is tomorrow, guys. I'm not going to spoil anything. We're going to see what this skin will look like tomorrow. But he did note this has been in the works for over 2 years, and many content creators actually knew about this, such as Ninja, Cypher PK, NickA30, and pretty much everybody else who got icon skins. He also notes Ninja helped him tremendously set up his icon skin. I guess the whole process, basically. So big shout out to Ninja. And yeah, congrats to CouRageJD. Absolutely fantastic. But into our next topic, we got some new information on Winterfest. So according to Blortston, he says Winterfest this year might be the biggest Winterfest we've ever received. They've been play testing this version like crazy, he notes. Someone also said maybe we'll finally get a full map of snow. And then he said if that happens, which seems likely so, it's going to be in update 0.11 around December 17th or 20th or something like that. So yes, guys, I think a lot of people forget that over on a Thursday of this upcoming week, that is going to be Ninjago. From that point forward, we're going to be seeing probably a week after that, or maybe even 2 weeks, the Winterfest update. And again, the Winterfest update is going to feature some pretty crazy stuff. So far of this, we have Winter Hatsune Miku, which is now confirmed to be dropping as a brand new collaboration. She could also be a free present, not confirmed, but so far that's a speculation. And Harry Potter now dropping with multiple skins. Again, Harry himself could be a free present. That wouldn't be that surprising. And on top of that, he's also dropping with a new broomstick mythic and a few other cool stuff. And from this list right here, what's also confirmed from the survey is actually this new Sergeant Winter remix skin. So far, that is essentially what to expect. So pretty wild, man. I cannot believe that so much information is already publicly known. But yeah, definitely curious to see what you guys think so far about Winterfest 2025. To kind of add to this stuff, we also have for you guys this in the back of the video. So a new look at some upcoming storm shapes. So we have a snowman, tree, triangle, square, and heart. Obviously, the first three are probably saved for Winterfest. So without a doubt, these are going to be some very hard storms to be inside of. Anything with a tree or a heart is just going to be absolutely terrible, man. Like, imagine getting stuck right here. You're trying to like run this way to get to like the next branch. That would be very hard. So without a doubt, absolutely wild. But I'm definitely curious to see what you guys think. We also got a ton of information about some upcoming weaponry. So some new freeze weaponry is now dropping soon. It has the ability to freeze weapons, which has been worked on for at least 2 years, but it was previously scrapped. Recently, they re-added some files with a new true ice pistol, and maybe we'll find release for this Winterfest. So here's a clip. Seems pretty cool. He also notes this could be exclusive to Delulu, so that would be pretty interesting. We also have for you guys the Infinity Blade returns later this month, and Fortnite OG with a Season 7 update. So Fortnite OG Season 7 is already dropping very soon, and it'll probably drop kind of close to Winterfest. So kind of a huge celebration of winter themed across the entire island. And in case you guys missed it, the entire island for OG will also be covered in snow. Cannot wait to see it. But what I am most curious about is, of course, the Chapter 7 island being covered in snow. In case you guys missed it, a ton of information came out yesterday that 7 upcoming cell-shaded skin sets are now dropping soon. And we got some new info on this. So Wenzo actually reposted this with some more clarity. 1st to 5th codenames have pickaxes. The 6th codename is a drum kit. The 7th codename is a guitar, and some may not have skins at the end. Considering when they add files such as these, expect them to release in the next 2 to 3 updates. And again, to add even more to this, stuff, he also notes this in the back video. Set equals skin codename plus their cosmetics. Example: Saitama outfit with a backbling, 2 emotes, pickaxe, drum kit, and a glider. So you guys can do your little math right there, but without a doubt, some pretty hefty skins are coming soon. And from this list right here, this is kind of my new speculation. So what I truly think from this list, as far as what to expect, is going to be SpongeBob. And I say that because there's just so much SpongeBob news in the past week. But it could be a wave 2 of AOT. We could be finally seeing soul leveling. Maybe we could be seeing One Piece. Or we could be seeing, I don't know, man, maybe the Looney Tunes from Warner Bros. All these collaborations have either been talked about numerous times in the past, already been inside the game for previous waves, have been speculated to come out once again, and so on and so forth. So truly, it is completely possible. I'm still waiting on soul leveling, man. It was leaked all the way back on March 15, 2025, and it's still not out yet, dude. Very unfortunate. But again, I do speculate it's going to be SpongeBob because A, it is coming to Rocket League and Fortnite Battle Royale very soon, and on top of that, a new jam track was just spotted, which is going to be used for Fortnite Festival, and that will be Sweet Victory. And again, the same can be said for a new SUV now dropping very soon in Rocket League and Battle Royale. So it's probably SpongeBob, but again, it is not confirmed. Also, a ton of info just came out about the Gulag. This is probably like way too long to read, so I'll put it in the background video. Make sure you guys definitely pause the read. We've covered this various times on the channel. Don't want to bore you guys too much about older topics, but again, pause the read. Something new is the 7 is definitely coming back, most notably the Visitor. He'll be an NPC on the island along with the Order and the Foundation. Here's the twist. It will be his Reality Unknown skin from Fortnite OG instead of the original one. Kind of wonder why that might be. Leave your speculations down below. Also, HypeX just retweeted this. We choose to be loyal to him by accepting his transmission in Inner Loop Labs. After providing our worth by interrogating Zero Shard information and scouting audio logs from the 7, he says, "Be gone to the void and bother me no more." So we have some new Dark Voyager quest being recapped. And last but not least, in case you guys missed it, a ton of stuff for Ninjago just released, but I covered all that stuff in the previous video, so make sure you guys definitely watch that if you're a Ninjago fan. But yeah, so far, definitely curious what you guys think about CouRageJD x Fortnite. With that being said, thanks for watching.